But I'm
We're
happy
live.
with
We're
the
live
way it
now.
is. Oh, welcome everyone. It's Balls Deep once again. One Piece chapter 1162 is fire. Oda's been cooking some shit, and this time around, yeah, we finally get to see the full scale of IMU. I don't want to spoil it. Let's just read it from beginning to end. Sid has, he's doing the chapter review as we speak, so he's read the chapter. I'm going in pretty much blind, so
I
I want
already
to.
wrote like 2,000 words chapters. Peak.
Yeah, I'm going in blind, man. To be fair, yeah, I can't lie to you. One Piece is something, yeah, that I can read the leaks, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to read it all the way. I just want to have a bits and bobs. I want to read it fresh. It's because, bro, it's One Piece, isn't it? But yeah, what are you guys saying, chat? Okay, so let's just wait for chat to just everyone to come on, and then we start beginning. So Sid, man, how's it going, bro? How you? What do you think about the One Piece agenda with Dragon nowadays? You think
Oh, dude,
this is it?
Dragon
This
in
is
this
his
chapter,
beginning?
dude. Dragon got one panel, and that panel speaks like 1,000 words. Chapter once again it is such well drawn imagery. It is the way Oda does Shanks being saved by Dragon, then Blackbeard being saved by Emu. This chapter, because there's a theory going around in the community saying that Rox's Pookie actually Emu.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, yeah, I'll go over it, but I saw that theory and it is so. It's like when I read it, I'm like, yo, this actually makes sense, but I can't believe it. I just don't have it in my heart to believe that Rox is such a fool, bro. He went all the way to God Valley. Sorry, he went all the way to Marijoa. He literally had a fight with Emu Sama. He knows the energy is felt. You know, you can feel the hockey is dripping from Emu, right? They clashed, and then later you're telling me he got freaking catfished.
I think it's more. I think
Nah.
it's more the case of Eris being like a puppet of Emu.
Mm.
Not so like it's Emu is Eris, but like Eris was told, like
To
manipulated
go
by
there.
Emu to raise up rocks and fire.
I'm not glad. The evidence is there.
Yeah,
It's a
I think
good
Emu
theory.
has a hand
Yeah.
in it, but I don't think it's actually like Emu side of Eris smashing rocks. Top
No,
level.
no, no, no. But it could be orchestrated. I know what you're saying. I mean, when we get to it, we'll go through all the evidence and then we'll try to break down if, like, what's the likelihood of that actually happening. But it's a high probability. I mean, the evidence, again, is there.
Yo, what's
But
up,
yeah, guys.
chat? Welcome to the stream, Astro Tank, Pierre, Lakuro, all you guys. Welcome to the Based Out Mace. He says, "My first time joining. Been watching you so long. That'd be a
Hey,
great stream."
a shout out to Darkside as well, and I mean shout out to Sid because he's been doing these 4 hours long stream and great estate developer. I already read that. I read that quite like a year ago, but Sid's
Yeah,
been doing a great
dude, you
job.
should put
Four
me on.
hours on stream,
It's
bro.
so
I'm telling
good,
you,
bro. I cannot. I might like after I finish the chapter, I might just start streaming again because it's so good, man.
bro. I'll tell you what you need to read after the great estate developer. There's Moonlight Sculptor, which is really good. You like that? Yeah, it's really decent. It's basically yeah, it's taking a role. He goes through a role, yeah, where everyone takes the assassin role and all these things. Other role, he takes the role of an architecture, yeah, architect, yeah, and then slowly becomes the most OP character in the whole series, yeah. So Moonlight Sculptor is pretty good. There's a
Dude,
lot of good.
you know what I've been watching? I'm watching Seventh Prince second season.
You finally watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, you, yeah, bro! I'm telling you, yeah, it's hard. Hey, I've been watching TB Hero X because, bro, Sid's
Bro,
been
what
telling me to
episode
watch
are
it
you on?
for a
What
while.
episode are you on?
I'll be honest. I just finished episode 1. So you know the scene when he sees his girl in bed, and
Yeah.
that's where I ended. Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm on
dude,
episode 2
you need to
now.
catch up. Dude, To Be Hero X is hands down the best anime I have seen since JJKC.
Bro, I got Sam on it, innit? So me and my wife are watching it right now, and it's hard because when you're watching it with someone else, it's like I can't binge it. I have to wait until the right moment to
Oh,
watch
dude,
it. So
I was the same. I was watching it with someone, and then I'm like, bro,
yeah.
this is way too good. I can't wait for you. I'm just gonna binge it all. And I just binge it all. So I have to fuck it.
Oh damn, oh damn. No, that's what it is, man.
Okay, I'm
But
getting
all right, man.
ghosted
Let's
now by
start
her.
Oh no, nah, man! You got anime over the go, man. Over anime over the hus. That's what you're saying. Yeah? All right, let's go.
Basically.
All right. Okay, so basically, yeah, we start the chapter off with Yamoto. We still like Oda's a brilliant writer, right? Because he knows he can't, he doesn't want to do the whole world building and the world story in panels. Like he can, like remember when there was the Wano arc? Right before the Wano arc, we got a clip here of what's happening in the Reverie. We had the whole meeting. We had Sabo and whatnot apprehending the goddess Sei, but there's so many plot points that's happening that Oda uses his cover pages to tell those stories. Yeah, so we're still on the Yamoto story right now, and this one is pretty straightforward. We can see Ulti, and Ulti's part of the gang now, isn't it? Ulti, everyone's getting along. There's a whole structure in Wano that's is redefined now. It's not under Orochi, it's not under Kaido. It's basically under Momonosuke, but Yamato's the strongest there, so she has to lead the wave. And then once she's done her job, once her role is done, and Wano is finally stabilized, Momonosuke can take the reign properly. Then Yamato, I'm telling you, she's gonna join the Straw Hats. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, let's go. Shall we start the chapter? Okay.
I think she'll join the Grand Fleet representing.
Yeah, I can see that. I also want Loki to join as well. That Luffy's crew is getting freaking broken. All right, so the first page.
Loki's gonna join because on the that Loki is fighting for.
I swear down that display, man. I swear, I knew it was gonna happen, bro. Ban that shit. What was I gonna say?
They don't sponsor us anymore.
Yeah, they don't sponsor us. That's fine. Hey, when we get that sponsor, though, I have to, you know. All right, so basically, we start the first chapter in God Valley, and we got rocks. Okay, last chapter, my girl got saved finally. Rayleigh saved his Pookie, and now he's trying to dash out of the quick thing. Rox and Saint Garling are clashing in the northwest. Send back up! And Rox and Garling are in the northwest. And then we got Roger. His current location is right in the heart of the God Valley. Yeah. And then there's treasure. But you wanted to go the other way? We've got the Rox crew behind us and the Navy on our front. Go ahead, Rayleigh. I'll handle things here. My bad, Roger. Hey, I don't make this too long, yeah, but I just want to address this because Ardal, yeah, been catching up to One Piece. Ardal's like, he's blazing through it now, guys. He's nearly halfway through Wano. And honestly, yeah, Ardal, yeah, watches all these clips and shorts and he say, oh, Roger's trash, man. Roger's shit. He's a fraud. Goldie Roger, yeah.
He hasn't even gotten to Odin flashback, bro.
Yeah, he hasn't gone to the Odin, but he's been like clapping because obviously he sees our reviews, he knows what's happening as well. But he's always calling Roger a fraud and the narrative, and it's not just him. There's a lot of people that has this sentiment, especially because Rox is such an OG. He's a hero. Rox is the embodiment of a liberator in the sense, right?
So if your camera is turned off
as well. Are you serious? Nani? Is that better now? That's a problem. Gotta address that one.
Wait, what happened?
Was it? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe fell asleep. Wait, give me 1 second though. Oh, it's back though, yeah. Okay, what was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So what I'm trying to say, Rox, I get it. He's amazing, right? But Roger, I think you can't compare the two. Rox can be like a liberator, a hero. He wants to change the world, by fighting IMU. But Rox already knew about IMU. Rox, I'm telling you, if you go to the last,
this is the first time most of these guys are even learning about IMU. You know that
exactly. Yeah, Rox probably grew up with the stories of IMU and has the Davy journal. Yeah, he has a journal from Davy D. Jones. I'm telling you now, my guy's probably reading up the history about the world and knows about the secrets and wanted to make a change and realize, wait a minute, my people's been hiding in freaking God Valley for such a long time. Why do we have to hide?
Yeah.
Fund that shit, bro.
Dude, Roger, by finding the One Piece and creating the Great Pirate Era, he's one of the main forces, main catalysts towards Luffy going up against Imo in the final arc. Because if Roger never starts the Great Pirate Era and gets the whole world hooked on that concept and idea of One Piece, which is the One Piece and the final island, for some reason the government, the Gorosei, Imu, they don't want people fighting it. And without Roger hyping that shit up, there wouldn't be such a big movement towards going and finding the One Piece. That might be the final piece towards Imu's downfall.
He has a different role. And also, I want to make a clear point, yeah? Luffy is like Roger in that sense as well. Because, like, the thing is, Luffy doesn't know about Imu. Luffy's knowledge about the world and Imu is not his primary goal. His goal is pure freedom and having fun along the way.
Yeah.
And then, because of that goal of having freedom and making sure no one Everyone can enjoy his freedom. Whenever he sees injustice happening, he realizes, wait a minute, that's not freedom, and he helps when someone asks for help, right? But with Rox, yeah, Rox is a forceful liberator. He wants to enforce the liberation. You understand? That's how I see Rox. Same thing with Dragon. Now, Roger, I think he's similar to Luffy. He just wants to know the truth about the world. He wants freedom. He wants to have like no one should be constrained and chained up. Yeah, in the
I don't
world
think it's
that
even
Roger
forceful
sees.
liberation when it comes to Rocks. The more we've like learned about him, right? The reason he wants to go against Imu is because his clan were forced to hide for 800 years. They couldn't be themselves. Like his people, and even now, as soon as Imu and the gang like they find out about the Davy clan, they're after them. They're gonna kill his entire family now for no reason. Like what have they
Yeah,
done
yeah,
staying in God Valley? So for
that's a
Rocks,
good point.
it was more of a
Personal.
way of survival. Like the Gorosei and Imu for 800 years have been going around island by island trying to find these old gen families that supported Joy Boy, like the Davy clan, and are entirely like genociding, massacring all these people. And Rocks, to him, it's more about survival. Imagine like in the next 50 years, his son's island gets invaded by Imu. They're cooked. His
Yeah,
grandson's island, they're
yeah.
cooked. It's more about survival of his children, his like grandchildren. You know, I see it from that lens too.
Yeah, basically he has a personal stake in it. But I do also feel like because he tried to recruit, and obviously again personal agenda, but he tried to recruit and trying to make Harold understand the situation as well.
Yeah, because
I
Harold
don't.
and his
Yeah.
people are in the same predicament, right? As soon as Imu and the gang they take over more and more islands, get stronger and stronger. Once they're at that tipping point where they feel confident enough that okay, we can subjugate the giants now without a lot of losses on our side, Elbaf is cooked.
Nah, you're right. It's a personal agenda, and that's why I feel like Blackbeard is the same representation. It's a personal agenda. Luffy represents Roger, right, and he represents Joy Boy. Like he wants to. His happiness is like very like I want to say egotistical, but like it's very like universal. Like it's not really personal in that state. Then you got Blackbeard. Yeah, he's very personal orientated because of what
Yeah.
happened in his past, and that's what he represents. Rocks. And then you got Kobe. He represents justice. Pure like what is the true meaning of justice? And that's Garp. Garp joined the Sound of the Marines because he felt like maybe there is some maybe justice can be achieved from that in that
For them, it's like
I say role.
helping people
Yeah.
weaker than you, no matter what.
Yeah, and that's why you're gonna get Kobe, Blackbeard, and Luffy. They're gonna somehow join forces together, yeah, and watch. They're gonna topple Imu. They are gonna be the OG. I'm telling you. All right, let's read, Sid. Let's
You know,
read.
Mother in chat says El Herald, man. Like us, right? As viewers, I see these takes like people talking about El Roger. He didn't do this. El
they don't
Garp,
understand
he
the
didn't
situation.
do this. Yeah, exactly. Like this man has the lives of his entire people on his back. Even when he was trying to do good, trying to join up the government tried to like destroy the reputation of the Elbaf people. And like he had no choice. If he does like take the rage bait, the government and Imu keep trying to rage bait Harold, and if Harold does take the rage bait, it gives the government, the Marines, an excuse to invade Elbaf, excuse to rally up the troops. Like no one's gonna go against them if they want to destroy Elbaf and subjugate the Giants because they were gonna kill all of you anyway.
But do you know what? I agree with Madara though.
Balancing-
I mean,
balancing
I
act.
I agree with his predicament and situation, but agree with Madara. I tell you why, yeah.
Yeah.
Is L. His situation mentality is such an L mentality because really and truly he wants to subjugate himself, yeah. Like first he wants to make like that's not liberation. You want to subjugate yourself to someone that's higher, and you have to if you do one crime or one request from them, then you're gonna completely be the dog. You're gonna do what the second request and the third request.
Yeah,
And your people will never really be liberated.
Plan. That's what Rox is trying to tell Harold.
Yeah.
But
that's
you
what I'm
have
saying.
to
It is
understand
L.
that he's in his own predicament too. Like we have like a 360 vision. We have the Byakugan on the story, but these guys don't have Byakugan. They don't have no Kekkei.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, 100%. We got the jutsu in it.
Exactly.
We got the
Yo,
observation
Chase
arc on.
G in chat. Welcome to the stream, bro. One Piece is cool and all, but we need a state, bro. We're probably gonna read a state tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get to Water Arc.
Where are you at? Where are you right now?
I'm on chapter 70 right now.
Oh shit! Now it gets more peak. It is a dragon. I don't want to spoil it. Sorry.
Yeah. Everyone was saying like I'm about to see the dragon.
And shit.
He just brought in the elves to his side.
That's when it gets. Oh, that's when it gets peak when the dragon drops in and that fight, man. Oh my god. All right, let's continue. Yeah. Because, sorry guys. All right, so no one's safe on God Valley. It go up a bit, Sid.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, I read that bit. Okay, so we got the Rocks crew behind us and the Navy on our front. Go ahead, Rayleigh. I'll handle things here. My bad, Roger. Rayleigh got Shaki back. What? I'm so
They're
jealous.
crying.
Damn it, me too. Beat Rayleigh and take Shaki. They're so dumb, bad. Move to the ship to the southwest. On it. It's so funny. These pirates are just there for Shaki, man. They're gonna. You can't, dumbasses. Shaki would get hurt. Focus on gathering treasure instead. Everything else is still up for grabs. Yeah. Ah, Shaki and Rayleigh. I love this couple, man. Shaki, there's something I gotta tell you. Don't say another word. I already know. Oh,
Yo! He was about to tell her I like young girls.
No, man, don't say that.
Remember in his
man.
intro, that's what he said, right?
I can't lie though. I love this love story between the two. Damn. Okay, prize storeroom 1. It's crazy out here. We couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Oh yeah. Is this it yet? Yeah, I don't know which is which. So just eat up. I love picking the man cooking.
Time we've seen these two eat their fruit.
In it. And then boom. Phew, close one. Eva-chan, hand that one over to.
This is a very important panel right here. Last time we saw these two, Dragon was right next to them, right? And these two have found the storeroom with all the fruits. So Dragon is not that far behind because he got delayed by the whole Whitebeard. He got
shot. Yeah.
So he was delayed. So the next people to come inside of this room might just be Dragon, and this is when he. This proves that he's close by.
100% he's gonna get through. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, shout. Yeah, what do you think about Xebec's power? Because he saw regeneration first time in God Valley, so he never forget HK or gotta say before. Sorry, never fought HK or gotta say before means he sneak into flower. What means he sneak in the flower room or he has a Lord's Devil Fruit? I don't believe he has Lord's Devil Fruit anymore, or I never really believe that. I think he has another form of the Ghost no Mi. Yeah, which means that it's something to do with the soul. And I could be wrong, like this could be completely wrong, but my inference is based on his Jolly Roger. If you go back to his Jolly Roger, you'll see that it looks like a ghostly type of figure. It looks kind of like his horns are coming out and it's like ghostly. And I think he tried to fight Emu with a similar fruit. You get it? That's how I see it. And that ghost fruit. This is why if you got, I said this for I said it like a year ago, the reason I believe that Blackbeard has multiple personalities. I think Blackbeard is Blackbeard himself, his father, because once his father died, his soul went into his son. But to do that, he had to bring over and use the power of his devil fruit, which is also a Zoan. And that Zoan identity also transferred over to Blackbeard. So there you got 3 personality. You got Blackbeard personality, you got Rox's personality, and then you got that Zoan spirit personality. So the 3 in 1. Yeah, the father, the son, and the spirit. You know,
Holy Spirit, against the devil. Bro, it's
and honestly, and because you have to realize that Oda does utilize a lot of this Christology, and he uses like the Judas, Imu Judas. That's why we brought that concept over, and we got the church, we got freaking the Bible. Kuma holds the Bible all the time. Like it makes sense to me, guys. It makes sense. That's what I think about rocks. I could be wrong though. Let's continue now. Okay, hey, hand that over.
The fruit.
Man, he's like, Bondash, I'm taking that only 1 yum. He's a big boy. Oh, gosh dang. Luffy had to take 1 bite, but this guy swallowed the whole lot. Oh, my God. Hey, look how pissed she is, man. She wanted all of them so she can give it to her kids. Grr, save them. If we get a single person off the island alive, we can call this a victory. Oh, sick. Okay. The islands devolved into a pirate war zone. Should we pull back or try to capture them? Oh, look who did that, Kate? Look at that Bartholomew.
Doesn't that look like
Marco? Oh, is that Marco? Oh, yeah, I see, and the legs.
Marco? Hold up. How old is Marco?
I don't think it's Marco.
He's 45 years old, so he'd be like 7 years old.
No, it can't be him. It can't be it. It's Marco's dad.
Yeah, it's Marco's dad. Because that's the Rocks Pirates. right?
Hey, that's Akainu's dad. Look on the look on the left, right. Look on the right. Oh no. We said Akainu's dad got stabbed by rocks, innit? We already said that, but that looks a bit like Akainu. What are your orders? Wow! Whoosh. Marine group location. Hey Sengoku, did you know about this crap? I think I recall someone alluding to in a vague rambling report once. The guy up and vanished from the navy. What? Navy life sometime afterwards. This
Talking about
doesn't
all the
feel
dead
like.
people.
Oh yeah, he realized. Yeah, we finally realized that it's all corrupt. This doesn't feel like a dream.
Even
This
Sengoku didn't know.
yeah, I think they found out that because let's be honest, yeah. Usually when they do the God Valley, the culling, this incident only happened because of the invasion because of the pirates, and they needed the navy to come back. The navy under rocks here, I'm sorry, under Garp. Obviously, they're critical thinkers. They're not just foot soldiers. Some of
Yeah.
them know that this is not supposed to be like this is not right. So yeah,
Exactly.
straight away.
This is one of the first times the Navy had to like intervene because rocks came. The Navy had to come back to the island to help the celestial dragons escape, right? Otherwise,
Exactly.
people like Dragon, it was like, oh, it's just a training exercise. Get these people to sleep, and then you just dip because they weren't using
I got a hot
guns.
take. I got a hot take. I think it's also because of Garp being a D. Like he's, Monkey D. He's part of the D clan. Inherently, yeah, he has the will of his forefather, and the way he thinks, yeah, is obviously he can't be a dog. He's always gonna fight for something that's right.
Yeah.
And also I think even if it was like someone else, like back in the days, let's say there's another culling incident that happened, and the Navy did come, the leader of the Navy crew or the marine how do you say it, admiral that came, or the vice admiral that came or could have come, they could be just like, oh, let's just sweep it under the rug. Look at, I bet if Akainu came right now, he would just, oh,
No,
this kind
Akainu
of
would be fine with it because he
Yeah,
was
he would-
fine with the Ohara incident as long
Yeah.
as the order of the world is kept. He's fine with
exactly
it.
exactly. It's just because this is Garp. Anyways, this doesn't feel like a dream. They really did this. He's so pissed off. I love that he's angry about this situation.
Yeah.
Frick.
This exonerates Garp. Like he beat the
Yeah.
allegations, right?
Yeah.
He beat the allegations, chat.
He just didn't know, innit? Rox's location. Oh, shout out to Bylaw. Thank you for the $5. I put Discord chat how Itachi got ninja aids. Have you all read it? I use that to predict how Hima got 9 tails. Itachi is God. Oh, bloody hell, bro. Bro. Right, but if we're gonna do Boruto stream, yeah, definitely we'll talk about your little theory. We'll do. I think when is Boruto coming out? I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks from now.
I think next week,
2 weeks.
right?
Nah, I don't know. I think it's coming out on
The 10th
21st.
already.
Is it not coming out on 21st? Bilo, jump on that stream, yeah? I'll be talking about this. We'll talk about this in detail. All right. Shout out to Bilo. Thanks for the $5. We got no choice but to run. Wait. Why ain't these guys dying? Oh yeah, because obviously these guys. So this is obviously
They're all
confirmed,
God's
and we said
knights.
it so many times. Yeah, that once you got that in you, once you got that contract signed up, yeah, you got a bit of Emu's essence. Now, Emu, like people saying, yeah, a lot of people say no, it's not the immortality surgery, it's something else. But I still think, yeah, Emu himself has the immortality surgery and can bestow upon others his own essence. Yeah. So, for instance, when the contract is made,
He
that
can
contract
pass on
gives
his powers by like
Exactly.
possessing a part of their body. So instead of possessing their mind, his power, like the devil, is only possessing their body. So by possessing their body, his like immortality passes on to their body.
Exactly. So there's a link. There's always a link there, and that's why I think every one of these gods, like knights, here,
Hello, Yusuf?
have the ability to be possessed. They have, like, they can possess. I'll come to that in a bit. And I know
Your camera
Sid,
turned
I
off
don't
again.
talk about the Gunko. What is going on, Sid? Wait, is that better?
Wait.
Wait, hold on.
Camera's black.
Wait, let me fix that shit. Does it got a sleep mode or something? Oops.
I don't know.
Guys, I just started using a new camera in there. I hope it's better quality, but it's
Sometimes
back
if it's overheating, it turns off on its own. So if your room is really hot,
now, yeah? Oh.
you have to
It's
go
back
in the
though, yeah?
power settings and select like don't turn off.
Okay, I'll do that later. Guys, so it might turn off here and there. But it's back though, right? Alright, so what was I saying? So yeah, so that's why I think he has access to all of his minions, but he's only gonna take the strongest amongst the lot. That's what I think. So at this point, yeah, I mean we'll get to it. But I genuinely believe that like right now in Elbaf, I think Gunko is the strongest amongst a lot. And initially I thought like it's something to do with her double iris and sorry, her heterochromia, and Hakuba and Cavendish also are two spirits in one body, technically speaking, right? Whenever, and they got heterochromia too. So that this chapter kind of debunked it, though, innit? All right, let's
No,
continue.
I think there's like a few possibilities of what happened after. Continue on.
All right, let's talk about it when we get there. All right, chat. So we got next thing we have is we've got no choice but to run. Wait, Xebec! Some of the others got caught up and transformed. What happened? Is it an ability? Pops.
No, those are
Granny,
all Davy
what in the
Clan
world?
members
Oh,
in
this
the
is
back. Yeah, look at his dad.
that's his
And
dad.
Look
Look,
at the hat.
that's
Look at the hat.
You're wearing a sun hat. Yeah, they're definitely the true descendants. I mean, of the followers
Do
of
you think?
Joy
Do you
Boy.
think that's the hat Imu has in his chamber in his basement? That's a giant hat.
No,
The
no,
hat's
no. I
big.
don't. I think it looks giant, but it's the same size as Rocks. Rocks is a big guy, and so is Blackbeard. I
That's
don't think that's a
Rox's
giant,
father.
if I'm honest. Yeah, but look at a Garling. Yeah, so if Garling was standing next to him, it'll be double the size of Garling. Not
No,
although he's a
he's
massive
behind
boy, man.
He's behind Garling,
Oh,
not
true
with Garling.
distance. Yeah, if you, true. I still don't think it's a giant. I don't buy it because they were standing in the stage. Remember, and he didn't look like a giant there. Props, Granny. What in the world? Oh, I feel so bad for Xebec. All his life, all his family, man. The freaking
Oh,
prick,
look
man.
at what happened to Garling's head.
That's what you get. That's what you get. All right, all right. Okay, so basically, he is strong. He sure is strong. It takes quite a long while to regenerate from his sword slash, but now we know he's also part of the Davy clan. Finishing him will please the Great One. Indeed, the interruption to our Tony has turned out to be a blessing. Bruv, let me go, Xebec. And are you gonna try and fight them
Bro,
one-handed?
he's been
Oh,
fighting
shit.
against multiple gods knights, including Garland, one-handed this whole time.
Oh shit! So Xebec lost his hand.
No, because he's carrying Eris with the other, and Blackbeard.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. So basically, he's saying, I don't want to be a burden right now, so let me go.
Yeah.
Don't you get it, Eris? If anyone's bearing the Davy name is caught, they'll go through so much suffering. It'll be hell. Look, tame. Oh shit, that's sad. Because obviously, like these guys are the. It's like what happened to what's his name again? Kumar. Initially, when I saw the leaks, guys, I saw the leaks, right? And the way I read it, yeah, or the way it was translated, it felt like that they're saying the pain on the body is more severe, and it reminded me of Blackbeard. But then Blackbeard's pain is to do with his devil fruit. It's not to do with his body. That's how I understood it.
I mean,
Do you get me?
in the sleep thing.
No. Physical damage is double on Blackbeard's body. So if you punch him with any physical attack, yeah, he's gonna feel it. Like he's gonna really feel it, and he cries. He screams. It's because what happens is apparently is his yami no mi, it absorbs everything, right? And it's a logia. Well, some people say it's a zoan, but it's a logia. So what what happens? Any physical attacks that happen on him, yeah, the pain is constructed and it is absorbed. And that's why he feels the full impact of it. But anyways, but that's I thought that's the way he worded it in the leaks. It felt like that's what he was referring to, but that can't be because that's the yummy no me's results. Anyways, Eris is like, I know that I'm a full-fledged part of the David clan now. Everyone's here was always so nice to me, even though I was a pirate. I fully understand the fate of our clan faces. Now put me down. Hey, if I was the kind of woman who just clung to you and couldn't protect a single child, hey, you can't tell me Eris is a rat. You don't. Hey, come on, man. She sounds like a good day one bae.
She does.
You know? You telling me she's a rat?
You never know. You
Nah.
never know. Maybe she started off as a rat, but then she actually fell in love with Rocks.
Chat, if you guys don't know what we're talking about here, basically the theory goes like this. And shout out to who came up with it. I don't remember the person's name.
On Twitter. Worst Gen on Twitter.
Shout out. And it was very well thought out.
Explain.
The circle. What happened, Sid? Okay, I'll explain it while he goes to the bathroom. basically the magic circle that summons everyone, it has Eris written on it. And like if you really look close enough, you'll see like the E, you'll see the R and the I and S. You'll see Eris. And that's okay, forget about that coincidence. But then you have the idea like right now, can you see that his mom, Xebec's grandma and pops are both turned into a demon? And that is Imu's power. Not anyone's in the God Knight, but Imu's power exactly, you know? So Imu's already on the island. Like, we haven't seen Imu possess anybody, but yet Imu's power is just affecting his family? Like, what's going on here? So the idea is that Eris is doing it all. Eris is just manipulating the whole situation. And the fact is this, he said, yeah, my guy said, yeah, Xebec, everything's so weird. The moment I send my wife and my kid to God Valley, the moment is being this incident is happening, and at the same time, didn't what's his name again? Garling forgot. Garling told the goddess Seer and Imu, "Look, I found something crazy. Oh, bro, what I found is gonna blow your mind." And obviously, it's referring to the Davy clan. They wanted to first barter with the people of God Valley. They have a lot of resources, and they wanted to form a relationship where they come underneath the government and they can get the resources and they get a status. And they were saying no for a long time. But once Garling found out about the Davy clan, everything turned upside down. Now, what gave that clue? Like, what made him like? So a lot of people saying Eris is what ratted the whole situation. Eris went to Garling and said, "Yo, this Davy clan is here, and she's a spy." Yeah, that's the theory. And Eris is Imu, and Eris turned his parents into demons. I don't buy it, guys, but it's a good theory. I have to give it to the original OG.
Do you think Garling is the one summoning the Domi Reversi circles that turned the parents into devils?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I generally don't. I don't think Garling has that power because, like, that's a power unique to Imu. Otherwise, why would Oda show that to us?
Right. In Elbaf, it's a Gunko. They were turned because
well, Imu. Right? Gunko was possessed, but right now there's no one. We haven't seen anyone that's possessed yet.
Exactly. So what do you think about the theory now with that information? Who turned these people into devils, bro?
I think the goddess say. I think Saturn. I think Saturn is possessed.
But Saturn is in the center of the battlefield right now because he met up with.
Go back to the panel. Let me see that panel one more time. Oh, but we don't. Panel? The thing is, we don't know yet when they were turned.
No, because we know in Kuma's flashback that Saturn confronted Kuma.
No, I know that, but I'm saying we don't know when these guys were turned. After he got confronted, yeah. Did he get no? Right now, Saturn could have confronted him afterwards.
He is watching. Saturn is watching from a distance. If you go later into the chapter, Saturn, he's watching the entire turmoil from.
But he's talking to Imu. I think right now Imu has a strong connection to Saturn and the powers. Remember, we said Imu's connection allows the users to possess some of Imu's essence and powers. And immortality is one of it. But it doesn't mean it's limited to that. It could be like the more connection you have, and one is communication, the more power you can get. Yeah. So maybe one specific Domi reverse happened. But funny that we predicted that Domi reverse will happen. And
I think Rox is definitely going to. That's where this is heading.
Shout out to Vedant here. Shout out, my guy said it was Rox's fault. He mentioned Davy Jones to Imu. This put a direct target on the Davy clan. It's after that Imu must have told his knights to go after and find the members. I don't know though, because generally speaking, they wouldn't have found out here. It was coincidence that Garling was in God's Valley, and he was trying to barter with the God Valley king to become members of the
it was,
government.
Shanks, who we know ate the rat fruit. His mother, who probably had rat power, ratted them out.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I swear down, I think it was Shanks' mother.
Yeah, because she was deeply in love with Garling.
Yeah, see how freaking bro, she had 2 kids. Obviously she couldn't control that. She had twins with him that they obviously smashed. They did the deed. Oh.
Yeah, some pillow talk, some stuff got leaked. That's what happened.
Yeah, 100%, guys. It must be. I shout out to Dunt for that. So yeah, coming back here. So Eris like, you never would have fallen for me, right? So he's like, if I was a woman that can't even look after my own kid, yeah, what kind of woman would I be? Like, what kind of wife? Like, you wouldn't like me. But he's like, don't be an idiot. So she wants to be brave. He's like, don't be an idiot.
Blackbeard is aware right now. He's seeing all of this.
Yeah,
Look
he's
look
a
at his
smart kid.
eyes. He knows what's going on.
100%. You know, Blackbeard. I don't want to say this, but I mean, I'm not gonna say he didn't do anything wrong, but like his character is very understandable.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, yeah, like if you, oh, that's gonna be controversial, but a lot of people, like some people who are evil, like really bad, like individuals in the world.
Controversial for people without reading comprehension.
Yeah, this can be, you're right. But what I'm trying to say is, individuals who can be seen as evil, they might be evil, they might be doing evil action, but we as human beings, yeah, have the ability to comprehend and understand how did they got to that state, and why is that important? Because simple, like we have the ability to sympathize, we have the ability to put ourselves mentally in another person's shoe, yeah, and realize, wait a minute, that person, the action they're doing, yes, is evil, but in his circumstance that led him to what he's doing, would we be any different? Like, let's say, for instance, there are people out there right now, and they're going through a complete ethnic cleansing, a genocide. Like, this happening right now as we speak, right? A poor kid probably lost his mom, lost his dad, he lost a couple of his brothers, he probably has one limb. Let's say his hands. I've seen it. Yeah, this is actually shit, real shit. Kids, they're like maybe 7 years old. What do you think this kid is gonna grow up thinking? Yeah, they're gonna think, bro, the world is filled with evil, bro. There's some evil shit. There's some freaking missiles coming down from the sky, bro, and no one's doing shit. It's been going on for 2 years. No one's doing like more than that, and it's going on and off for years, right? This is a normal day in life for these people. What do you think? Like, and like, it's so crazy that some of them come out just so peaceful, and they're like, yeah, it's okay.
Dude, there's
don't worry.
literally Kuma right there
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
seeing and has been
Yeah.
through the same things, and he's the most gentle soul.
Yeah,
All he wants to
they
do is
come out.
help others, but
Yeah.
then in a similar circumstance is Blackbeard, who came
Yeah.
out of it being like, the world is after me. There's no one I can trust except myself. I don't care about any of these people that didn't try to help me. And Kuma was an older person, like he was like 8 years old. He had a better. His mental was even more developed, and he saw the exact similar situation.
No, but do you know the difference
Came
between
different.
Kuma? The difference between Kuma and Blackbeard is the one thing is that Kuma had the girl Ginny. That was a big support
That's
system.
true, and he also knew about Nika, right?
Yeah, he knew the story. The stories can inspire people. Religion and all of these things inspire people to do good and realize, you know what? This is not my. This is not like religion would be like, you know what? This is not my final life. I'm gonna die, so I'll go to the next life. These things, these ideologies, and these stories, yeah, really can help someone take the right route in life, even after a disaster like this. But let's say that wasn't there in their life, yeah. Can we say, yeah, that person's action, yeah, I want to say justified, but is it not understandable? Like
Yeah.
Blackbeard doing what he's doing, is it not understandable? Maybe he went too far. Maybe he shouldn't have killed Tarshish. What did Tarsh do? He just found the fruit. But his objective to just like, bro, his whole family were persecuted, and he really needed that fruit. He needed that fruit. It's not. I'm not justifying his action. I'm saying, look, I kind of understand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an evil guy, but I understand Blackbeard.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so Xebec's like, don't be an idiot. If it looks like they're about to get me, if it looks like they're about to get me, I'll kill Teach and commit suicide. What the frick? She's doing a Cersei up in here. What the frick? That was a 180. She's doing what Cersei was gonna do to Tom. Remember?
Yeah.
When they were
During
getting
season
sacked.
2, the Battle of Blackwater Bay.
Yeah, bloody hell, I'm gonna kill my kid. What are you talking about? That's mental. Oh yeah, because the guy said, yeah, look, your Davy Khan is worth.
I feel like they would start experimenting. Listen, this is very interesting. That what if the Davy clan has the power to wield multiple devil fruits, and they do get captured? Like they'll be experimented on. That's why he says like they'll do far worse things.
Oh,
But,
yeah, Sid, you might be onto
that's why
something.
she's like, I'm gonna commit suicide. I'll kill both of us.
I get it. No, because he did say, yeah, look, it's worse than death. Is hell is worse than hell itself. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. The lab tests.
We'll survive this by splitting up. Let's meet on Rurusia, Xebec. This is so deep how freaking Oda is connecting. He's weaving his story together, guys. Oh my god. Finally, ditch your wife and kid, huh? Now then, what will the next attack be?
And also,
Why am I?
wait. Listen, only Xebec knows that they're going to Lucia if they escape this predicament. So rest of the Davy clan members could have escaped to Lucia as well.
Do you know what I just clocked?
What?
Guys, I just clocked something.
Mm-hmm.
I know people don't remember, yeah, when we thought it was Shanks at that time, yeah, but we felt like the twin theory came into place because of this incident. Remember when Garling, yeah, obviously Garling's kid, yeah, Shamrock, met up with the goddess Satan and said, I have something to tell you about one pirate, right? Obviously we knew about it was gonna be about Luffy because suddenly they knew about the Gum Gum no Mi and whatnot. But what if he found out about Urusia? Because somehow, yeah, look, only
Oh, that's
Xebec knows
a
about Urusia.
good point. And
And right after the incident,
Blackbeard's mother, she was a pirate.
yeah, and right after the incident, Rhodesia got attacked. Just right after that,
And then Sabo was like was there as well.
yeah,
Fate would have it.
yeah. Sabo was lucky to get there in time to save them. Brav. Okay, yeah, okay, because I think Garling's kid,
So
yeah,
it was more like
is
two birds with one stone type situation. Even if Sabo
100%,
didn't go there, Lucia might have been the target.
100%. I don't
So
think they knew Sabo went there.
Yeah, I don't think they knew Sabo went there either.
Yeah, because that was crazy.
The order
Anyways,
came directly from Imu. Like the Gorosei were like, "Wait, you want to destroy Lulusia? Why the hell would you want to
yeah,
destroy?"
I'm telling you.
Holy
Okay,
crap, that's a
finally,
big
okay,
clock.
so okay, why am I the only one being saved here? Tap tap tap. What? Who's saying that? Why is he saying that?
Oh, I guess like them two running away and escaping is the way
Oh,
she
he's
spoke.
questioning.
She's saving him by
Yeah,
by explaining that you can just leave us, fight with both of your hands. We'll just go to Lucia. She's the one commanding him. Like do this,
yeah.
and that way we can escape. And
I
he
see
likes
it. I
that,
see.
bro. He likes that shit, bro.
He likes that girl, bro. I like the love story between the two. And Eris is she's kind of good, man. She's a good woman. She's a good wife.
She
I like this girl.
reminds me of like the look of her face and everything. Princess Otahime, Hirohoshi's mother.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, 100%. I see it. I see that. That's crazy. Freaking rehashed his drawing. He's like, bun down. I'm not.
Yeah, look, she reminds bro. Come
She
on,
looks
bro.
just like the hairstyle,
Right?
bro. The hairstyle. Yeah.
Kinda. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, just
She
it was
looks
just the hair.
like
But she she
yeah.
also reminds me of somebody else. I can't put my mind to it, but there's a very dark, like a dark figure. Yeah, but I can't remember the character. Okay, so Rogue's shout out to Rogue said, look at the father rocks, the hat that he's wearing. Yeah, we spoke about
Oh,
it a few minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like a straw hat, and it represents how they're so connected to Joy Boy. Because we know Joy Boy had his hat, and we know that's fact now because the anime actually showed him with the hat, and we saw
yeah.
it obviously on the panel, on the manga panel as well. All right, continue on. Next page. My guy's at Bonu. Oh shit! He's the freaking island.
Oh, he has an aura sword.
Oh shit, my guy. Hey, Sid.
Yeah.
He sliced that. He freaking sliced the island. He's
Slice a
I swear
mountain, bro. Dude, this is a
Nah, this is
Mihawk upscale
island,
right
bro.
here. Mihawk upscale.
Bro, this is crazy. Afraid I can't let you go any further. Now bring it on, you monsters. Sit back. Oh no, Papa. Outside.
Look, bro.
Storeroom
He
1.
knows what's going on. This is
Yeah.
sick.
Look what
He
he says.
saw everything.
Mama, Maha, this do. Who said that? Go next page. Poor Blackbeard, man. I swear, Blackbeard, man, a poor boy. Oh, so sad, man. A model
The
of the
mama,
fishy.
this'll do. Is
Oh
the
yeah,
Great Mom.
Okay,
It's not
mama,
Blackbeard talking.
this do. A model of the fishy fruit. I'll feed it to Katakuri. My future crew gonna be overwhelmingly powerful.
This is a
Boom, on
Katakuri
your face,
upscale,
man.
bro. Like she
Yeah.
didn't want to give it to Perispero. She didn't want to give it to her like second oldest child. She wanted to give it to Katakuri because he had aura since birth, bro.
You know, I swear, yeah. So Paraspora might have had his fruit already at this point. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but I could be wrong. Yeah. But I agree though. I think Katakuri was just strong, like generally strong as a kid.
Everyone in chat said that's Javier.
Javier, yeah,
Good as a
but
state developer.
yeah. Javier's sick, man. I love the guy.
Yeah.
All right, boom on your face. Hey, what about the promise you made me, you prick? She's like, she lost the fruit instantly. He just grabbed it, yeah, and she's
Yeah,
oh, bro, she actually, bro, she's strong, bro. Bro, just didn't break her neck or nothing. She just looked back at him like, what did he do?
It, bro.
Yeah, she's strong. Hey, he just jumped it right away. Look at his face.
Bro! Oh my god, you know this face, yeah? I saw people mentioning this. One Piece Yonkos. The there's this image of this is the first time we ever saw pictures of Yonkos, right? And that's supposed to be Kaido. Like this is
Yeah, no, that's Big Mom on the right,
right,
and that's
yeah,
Kaido
this
on
is
the top.
supposed to be Kaido, right? And then if you look at this picture, doesn't that kind of look like Kaido with the eyes?
Yeah, I see it, I see it. I see it. Oda's cooking, man. He
Yeah, yeah.
looks bit derpy here, man.
Am I
So funny.
reaching, cat? Am I reaching?
Nah, 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 nah. We got it.
All
Hey,
right.
chat. Yeah, I think he's got it right. Okay, so screw you, Kaido.
Wait.
Ah.
Wagyu cat said he and Big Mom had something. You guys were tight like that.
Oh,
Wait,
you
Wagyu.
think he's trying to looks like it? Yeah. How old is he? He's not that. He's not that young. I think he's 16 here, no?
Kaido?
What?
Kaido? He's like
Wait, Sid, where you
19.
at?
Oh, you're talking
No
about
way. Did my mic just
Dragon.
die?
Yeah, your mic like cut out.
Guys, chat. Did Sid just die on me, or did I just die?
Hello? Hello?
Wait, give
Can
me
you
1
not
second.
hear
No.
me?
Let me fix this here.
I can hear him. Chat, can you hear me? You can hear Yusuf, right? You just can't hear me.
All right, chat. Sorry, I think there's a
Hello?
little technical difficulties. Either Sid's mic just died off or died
Hello?
out. But he's gonna fix that. Give me 1 second. And then,
Hello?
oh
My mic is working. It was your end.
wait, hold on.
Oh, he's reconnecting on Discord chat. Hello?
Oh, okay, there you go. That was my. Sorry,
Is it
guys, that's
better?
me.
Yeah, it was
I
your
thought it
mic.
was Sid's mic. It was actually me. I love me. I love it. All right, where was I? What was I saying? Now I think you're onto something, Sid. But let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah. Okay, so now, yeah. Wait. So share your screen again, Sid. Oh, there
Oh.
it is. I got it. Okay, so basically Kaido, yeah, took the fruit, yommed it, and she's pissed off. But to be fair, yeah, she did promise him. But so funny, yeah, and it makes sense though
Dude,
because
they're
so
just
funny because
pirates, though. You know, like she didn't expect it to be such a strong fruit that they would find there. You know, she got a little greedy.
nah, I think she never meant to keep that promise, man. She just said it, and then later, yeah, out in Wano, she's like, oh yeah, didn't I give you the fruit?
I
Bro,
took it from you,
mental.
bro.
Yeah, that's mental. These guys are funny. Okay, go down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got back to your goat, yeah. You got dragon
Dude,
hair.
look at this paneling. Look at this paneling. Absolute
Oh.
cinema.
Oh,
Absolute
see, look at
cinema,
the
bro.
parallel. The parallel between Shanks and Blackbeard. Those two are the two. Oh my God, Sid, is that like what we said? We got one baby, yeah, who also went through the same shit as the other baby. They're
Yeah.
basically around the same age, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about earlier, that there's someone like Blackbeard and someone like what's that boy's name? Kumar. But yeah, it's not depending on who they meet. They can the same event yeah can shape them differently. They're both Dexter Morgan. One is they both got the Dexter Morgan treatment right here. But Kaido because of what was his name again? Rox and his crew. Shanks turned out to be a good person, a good
Yeah.
kind-hearted person with good people
Roger and his
around
crew,
him.
yep.
Yeah, Roger and his crew. And then you got Blackbeard. Unfortunately, he was all alone. His mom was probably very pissed off after finding out his dad died.
I mean, she dies.
She didn't. Yeah, she probably does. She's an orphan, yeah. But I don't know how true the SBS is, but apparently Ace met his mom, but I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So Blackbeard went through a different route, and these guys will go full circle because we believe there's a theory that Blackbeard ends up killing Shanks. I hope that doesn't happen because I actually want to like Blackbeard. I want Blackbeard to be a anti-hero, a bad person to achieve a goal which is commendable. Does that make sense? But yeah.
Mhm.
But this is such a
And
great
another
parallel.
thing here, you know what Kuma and Ivankov were saying about like if we can just save one person, that'll be victory. Like Dragon is literally doing what Ivankov and Kuma are practicing right now by like if I can just save this one child, his like moral instinct get healed.
Whoa, that's like the Quranic ayah where it says if you save one life, it's like you're saving a whole humanity.
Yeah, that's what
And if you kill
Dragon,
one
that's what
person, it's like you
Ivankov
killed.
and Kumar, that's what they're
Yeah,
doing. And then they meet up
yeah.
later and join the same because they have the same ideology. If we can save one life in this like fucked up world, that'll be more than enough for us. That's like
That's all they have to do, man.
yeah.
Cause one at a time, innit? No, you're
That's why
right.
Dragon's the goat.
And look how important that one life is, because that one person you save here can change the world.
Exactly.
I mean, All right, let's continue.
Without Dragon saving Shanks, Luffy doesn't exist. Luffy would be a
100%.
Marine right now.
100%, man. No, it's cascading in it. Cascades the effect. All right, let's go next. Oh, behind the game stage, prize storeroom 2. I found a treasure. Woo! I never seen this much loot before. And the Rogers crew is funny. Whoa, there's the devil fruits too. Load it up. We let the Roger pirates get away with with all this, and now they have to fight them. This is mad. If they all just work together, maybe, just maybe, yeah. Drive the pirates off the island. Nothing makes sense here, even justice. Oh, Garp is finally getting it, man. Garp is getting it.
This is crazy.
Hey, shout out to the ruler formerly known as the king. Bro, of course I know the Quran, bro. I'm a Muslim. All right, come, let's go.
So bro said it like it's a manga. bro said it like, bro, you know Peak?
Yeah. Bro, it's peak. It's one of the best book in the world. Alright, let's continue. The world's government's navy.
Oh, bro, your internal temp is too high on your camera.
Nah, no, 100% is probably that. I need to.
Yeah, I had to go on the settings and fix it.
Change it. Do you know what it is? My room is kind of hot, and I got the lights. I got my backlights.
I had this. It kept turning off every like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, you called it, man. You actually said the Let me try to open my window, see if it helps. Because it is freaking hot in my room, man.
It went dead again.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Guys, this is what it is, man. The funny thing is I'm in the UK, so it's really cold here.
No AC, chat.
Yeah, there's no AC here, but do you know what it is? They make the houses here like all brick top. It's literally that sounded so off. You know what I meant? I didn't mean what you thought. Just get that. You guys are dirty, bro. Just stop. What I'm trying to say is the house has got bricks in it, and that makes up the house, and that's why it gets kind of hot because it's trying to retain the heat. Anyways, let's continue on. Don't worry about the camera. So the world government's navy, please let us go. Because obviously my guy Garp is watching all of this happen, unfold in front of his eyes. And he can see the disgusting... What are they fighting for? They're fighting for the criminals. You know?
Look what they said.
Oh, this reminds me of Smoker, bro. Remember Smoker, yeah? Smoker went through the same shit when he went to Arabasta. This is his moment.
It was even clearer when he went and saw those children being experimented on in Punk Hazard.
Yeah. So all of this is like Garp's moment. You get me? So Garp.
Remember when Virgo showed up to Punk Hazard and it was like Smoker. Like, wait, you're supposed to be one of the good guys.
Yeah, and then suddenly he's a teacher. He inspired him. This guy was like Smoker became who he was because of Virgo. Bro. Anyways, the world government's navy, please let us go. God Valley is not a member nation. As such, even if I manage one more, I'm gonna save as many of these people as I can. I love this kid, man. Saturn is Rock's dead. This is Imu, right? Imu speaking to Saturn right now. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Their connection is so deep. They can telepathically speak, from such a distance. Or Imu's on the island.
I think it's telepathically speaking because we saw the Gorosei do that during Egghead.
But they didn't speak directly to... Oh, did they speak to Imu? They might have, but they spoke to each other.
Yeah.
They spoke to each other for sure, but maybe
using
not,
their telepathic link.
Yeah, they're all linked up. Okay, another thing is that's why I don't think it's Eris. You're telling me Eris just left Rocks? Obviously, she saw him not die in it. So, kind of dumb question is this? Saturn is Rocks dead. Yeah. Anyways, things have continued to
whole
unfold.
Thing. Okay. This is my headcanon I just came up with. Like you know in Fairy Tale, right? Like pretty much all the monsters people would keep saying like, oh, that's a demon from the book of Zeref. Like Zeref created them, right? Similarly, what if like the reason we see Eris on the magic circle of Imu is because Eris was created or like given life through Imu's book. But then now she was helping Imu by being a honeypot for Rocks, but then she actually fell in love with Rocks. but she actually fell in love with rocks, and her love for rocks
I
broke
think what
Imu's
you're saying,
control.
yeah, can make sense, but the way you're saying it makes it so anything can make sense because there's this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Maybe
Yeah.
she just she doesn't even know she's she's not she doesn't even know that she's a rat. She could be an inside rat without knowing she's a rat because in the night she turns into a rat
Yeah,
and in the morning
exactly,
she turns
exactly,
back. Like, we
exactly.
don't know. And shout out to Rehan, we know it's you, brother. Don't worry. Shout out to chat, guys. But this, yeah, Jamal, this chapter is definitely freaking fire, man. All right, so but I want to believe the theory to some degree, but at the same time, I'm like I can't look. That means rocks is so stupid, bro. Imagine getting done like that. That's so mad. That's mad. Come
Dude,
on.
there
And
is thing
also,
like
let's be honest.
how can rocks just like fall in love with a woman after like him being on a journey for like 14 years against emo? He has such a goal that he's focused on, and this random pirate girl that he finds, he falls in love. I feel like there has to be some kind of like relation thing.
I can see it happening. I'll give you some. I'm gonna give some. How do you say it? Give some credit to this theory. It has some points. It can be. It can make sense if you make it make sense. But I don't want to believe in it. It just downplays my guy Rocks. If I'm honest with you, since the Rocks' backstory, he has become my top favorite character. He's up there. I
Yeah.
like him better than Roger. I'm not saying Roger's trash. A lot of people are saying that Roger's trash. He's trash. Why is he even the Pirate King?
I
No,
feel like
Roger has
rocks
his own
just
place.
offers more
Yeah,
like complexity.
yeah. Rocks is a true he's a true OG. I like Rocks. And I don't want him to be a person who got honey potted, he got freaking he got tricked by Emu. Emu done a freaking chess play and he was playing checkers. I don't want that. I want Rocks to be like, oh shit, man. This fate wasn't in it for him, bro. It's just like imagine nah. But I can see what you're saying. Because it is a big brain play.
That's fine.
Anyways, Saturn's like, well, things have continued to unfold outside of our expectation. In fact, all these intense destruction, I believe, if it continues, we risk something else being unleashed. What is that? A dragon? That's obviously Kaido. That must not be permitted. He was like, bloody hell, man, what are we doing here, man? All the shit, I wasn't expecting this to happen. All I wanted was to do a culling of the God Rally and kill this David Jones
What
people.
does he
What
mean
the
by
frick?
all this intense destruction? I believe if it continues, we risk something else being unleashed. Is this talking about God Valley being where Uranus is, like an ancient weapon, and they're fighting? Could like, what do you
I
think?
don't know. The
What is
thing
he
is,
saying here?
I think is the exposure. I think it could be a literal meaning and a metaphorical meaning. So the metaphorical meaning is that something that this is an event, yeah, this intense destruction and everything that's happening, this constant fight, yeah, would lead to the exposure of the reality of the what Emu's been trying to hide for thousands of years. This
Oh,
is the
right, because the
first step.
Marines are there too. Like you can't just
Yeah,
kill Garp and all these top dog Marines. People would
exactly.
start asking questions.
This is when the ball, this is when the marble starts rolling from the hill. This moment, God Valley, and obviously Saturn's like shit. We got the Marines here. We got freaking pirates from all over the place. We don't know what they're gonna all be. We can't kill all of them. Some of them are gonna survive and tell other people about what happened there. Yeah, and this intense destruction, maybe not today, but eventually it's gonna all but it's gonna explode basically. Yeah, and that's what I understand it metaphorically. And then there's a literal interpretation where like my guys literally there's something's going on in God Valley,
I wrote a
and
section.
you know yeah, because God Valley's not here no more. Where's God Valley? It just disappeared off the map. How's that possible? You get me?
Yeah.
But chat, look, Ghetto's like, yeah. So everyone's saying it could be a weapon as well. So Ghetto's like, maybe it's an exposure thing that could lead to a global upheaval. Yeah, I think it could be both. I think there's multiple meanings to that. Oh shit, am I lagging, Sid?
No, not as much after you open the way.
Okay, bro, my camera was going boom. I'll fix that at one point. Okay, so thank you, Kumakunyor. No need to thank me. We're here. We have to hurry. Oh, that's so sad. Look at the T-shirt they gave the boy, man. The freaking
Yeah, there's a
target man.
big target.
That's so messed up, man. What the frick is wrong with these people? Anywhere but here. I had given up on surviving this. Thank you. Poof. Thank you. Poof, poof, poof. Everyone's like, oh, bro, he's a hero, man. Kuma's a real OG. Thank you. Bro, look at the hockey. Imu's coming out. Imu's like, I can't have this shit, bro. I need to get rid of
Bro,
everybody.
look at them,
Everybody's
all
dead.
of them. Oh my, yeah.
Yeah.
This is another evidence that goes against the Eris being emu theory. Is that like they can just sense emu, bro. Look at this aura.
Yeah,
Emu
Imu's
has.
just so powerful, man. The power of Imu, can't contain it. It's so powerful, man. You know, I'll go next.
Yo, what's up, Jinu in chat? Dude, Jinu is a
Bro, literally, Genu is a Genin. No, sorry, a Jonin. Look at that.
he
My
became
guy.
a member,
Thanks for
so I
being a
would read
member.
another chapter.
What, G? Thanks, brother. All right, so we got go up. Oh shit! Look at this panel. That actually looks fire. We've been saying this for ages, guys. Look, these three. The Oda's a mastermind here when it comes to parallels. He's the mastermind when it comes to foreshadowing. These three right here represents something very important. They are the initial representation of the final fight against Emu. This is the first battle, but there's gonna be obviously the final battle. Rocks represents Blackbeard. Garp represents Luffy. No, sorry, he represents Kobe. And then you got Roger representing Luffy. Kobe,
Yep.
Luffy, Blackbeard. These three together, they are going to topple Emu as a team. The young generation. I want to say Blackbeard's a young generation,
The
but
worst
like
generation.
the worst generation.
Kobe's
Kobe,
gonna be part
technically
of
speaking,
it.
he's gonna be part of it because he's gonna be the new Neo Marines. He's gonna lead that
Yeah.
shit. But that paneling is fire. Oh my god, look at that Saturn's freaking spider ass legs. Boss, it's Rocks and the others. Hold on, this probably isn't the time for that. How dare you go after my family? If you want me dead, I'll take you down first, you bastard.
Bro, look what he did. He one shot Garling, bro. Garling's down.
Garling
bro.
got exposed, bro. Garling's a fraud, bro.
Dude,
He wasn't a hero
as
of
soon as
God
Rocks
Valley.
put down the Huz and the kid and used both of his hands, Garling was nothing.
Garling got slapped up, bro. But to be fair, yeah, my guy actually went toe to toe. I want to say toe to toe, but he actually battled Emu. Right? That's actually mad. So, oh my god, Rocks is still back. He's still after slapping up Garling, he can still fight on. That's mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's not much to gain here, you know. Still gonna help. Don't sweat it. Hey, this is sick. Zoom in. I need
Bro, I
know.
can't zoom in.
Oh, this is crazy. I love whitebeard. Don't sweat it. I owe you one. Since I'm always drinking on your
He's
tab.
basically saying, I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah,
I see this is a
these
fucked up
guys-
situation.
These guys are.
And Kaido
sick,
just
though.
wants to fight.
Yeah. Hey, I hate when people say, "Oh, his pirate crew didn't get along." His pirate crew, obviously, they didn't get along. They want the they're not like Luffy's crew, but they actually cared, man. They were sticking by each. Like at this point, yeah, most guys would have just split. They're like, "I'm not fighting this demon," but you got these three OGs standing side by side. Hey, you. Hey, I can't. This is bad. This is. I need to go myself. I need to go in this chapter myself, brother. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me scroll down. There you go. Okay. Don't sweat it. Yeah, you're right. That's the translation it was written. Yeah, I owe you one since I'm always on your tab, drinking on your tab. Hey, you two, check this out. I finally got an ability. That's great and all, but good on you. At least someone having fun this time.
Celestina in chat. Wait, Celestina in chat said Kaido not depressed yet. Yeah, that's a good point. When he was hanging out with the boys, he wasn't depressed.
I generally think, yeah, Kaido, because he's up in his upstart, he just started a crew. I think the Rocks pirates were his family. No one likes to admit the fact that Rocks might have been a solid leader. He was a good man, and Kaido respected him.
Yeah.
And when the Rocks died, I think it affected Kaido to some levels we can't understand. It made him. I think he got depressed. I think Kaido got depressed because he lost his OG crew. These guys are so cool, man. This is so cool. I can't wait for it to be animated, man. Oh my god, it's so cool. All right, so my guy, these guys are just standing side by side, and Whitebeard's like, that's great and all, but mind if I ask ya, what the hell are we up against? Saint Saturn, what is that transformation? Oh, a monster. Maybe, what the frick is this shit freaking quality? And you zoom in.
Maybe this is a team after all. What's up with this island?
Garp seemed baffled.
Been one adventurer after another. What is it, you ask? If it had to say, I'd say it's the world.
Ah, shit. My guy done it. I said, what do you take from that? Because this is very important because the world, yeah, again, it has two meanings, literal and metaphorical. Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you take from that, Sid?
I think it has a lot of meanings where it could literally mean what rocks means is to topple the current world order of the celestial dragons. He also, but to topple the world order of the celestials, it also means your camera's down. It also means that Imu represents that world, and Imu is the world. If all the Goroseis represent different planets, like Saturn, you have Jupiter, Mars, all these different planets, what does Imu represent? And for like 3 years, we've had this theory that Imu represents the world, and rocks calling Imu the world here, like basically confirms that theory, right? And I think the main meaning that it gives is that they want to go against the current world order, who the current leaders of the world are. Also, Michael
Okay.
Deadbeat Dragon, he was the first one to mention this, chapter 100. Look at this. He said the world is waiting for our answer.
I knew you were gonna.
Absolute
I knew you
goat.
wanted to say that so
Absolute
much.
goat. All right. The
You know,
agenda stays
you know,
strong.
I can't lie to you. I agree with your meaning because obviously, but that's more like the metaphorical meaning. But what if, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, guys, just like can't like don't flame me here. Don't flame me. Allow me, yeah. What if, yeah? It's also a double entendre. That the devil. Like, think about this. The devil in Emu is a literal devil. Is a devil fruit. But we saw the mural. Let's go back to the mural. I said, pull up the mural. I wanna bring this up. The mural in the first world talks about how human beings, yeah, were depleting the resources of the world, right? They were constantly like, look at that cycle. They're not taking care of the world itself. And then there's a demon, yeah. There's a fight of a demon that's going on in the
Yeah.
end. Now, I said that demon was Emu, but look what it says. The first world, within the earth, there is a flame. And that's the original mother flames, the father flame. People succumb to desire as they
Bro,
seized
what if the
the
first
forbidden
world meant
sun.
like the first enemy, the second
Yeah.
enemy, the third enemy? Yo, you're cooking.
So here this, yeah. The sun god appeared. Oh, the slaves wished for and prayed, and the sun god appeared. The
The
earth
fight
god.
against the
Listen to this.
world. The
The
fight against
earth
the
god
first
grew
world.
furious. Yeah. But what if the earth? This is the earth god, and the world, earth. Remember, earth and the world goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because the world that we're living in is called Earth or Gaia. Yeah, like in some other
Yeah.
languages. Yeah. So what if Emu is the earth god? The earth god grew furious, and within the hellfire, and with the hell flame, serpent enveloped the world in the death and darkness. He and they could not meet again. Yeah. Listen to this logic. The serpent, I still believe that's just a representation of the volcanic eruption that happened in the first world. There was on the ground, on the seabed. Yeah. So imagine the tree. You've got sunlight Eve. The sunlight Eve, yeah, is like it's going. The roots are going down, right? But then, yeah, the water is it's not high up. It's not that high above the ground. It's just growing. But then all of this depletion happened. Then there's a volcanic eruption that happened. Boom! It comes out like a freaking like when a volcano comes out, it looks like a serpent. I'm telling you guys. So it comes, boom, gushes out. Yeah, but it's a non-stop eruption. It just keeps coming until it forms land, and it keeps forming and kept forming, and the red line got created because of that volcanic eruption. That is basically the earth being so angry at the humans, the people who are depleting its energy and the hatred towards others, of the insects that's living on it. Yeah. What if Emu has a representation of the earth god? And I know the devil, like, and there's another ideology here, yeah, that the devil. I don't believe this obviously because I'm a Muslim, but in the Christian Bible, yeah, it actually called Satan a god. People don't know this. In the Bible, obviously I don't believe that, but like in the Bible, they say Satan is the god of earth. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard that? That's actually biblical. They say Satan is the god of earth. Yeah, and look, the earth god, and he has Satan's power. Emu is the devil, bro. I'm telling you, I think literally the Emu is the devil of the earth. That's why he's so angry. And then Joyba represents the heavens and the sun, which is more than the planet itself. You understand?
And even
I'm gonna send you
when you
those.
look at the third world, right? There's a line here. The sun god dances, he laughs, he leads towards the world's end. That's like in the prophecy that Luffy's gonna dance, he will laugh, and he leads the world's end.
Well, to his end, yeah, because the world represents Imu.
Yeah.
You get it? And also, just to go through a metaphorical and spiritual representation of this as well. Look, the world itself, yeah, we talked about this on the hockey video. The lower realm, like also in Islamic theology, we have something called the dunya, the lower realm. This is the dunya, the lowest realm. Yeah, that is the earthly things, yeah, that stops us from ascending higher, to think about other people, to think about God, to think about existence, and so on and so forth. When you're so rooted and you're pure ego, you're stuck in this world itself, right? That's Imu. Imu just so like he can't extend his heart to other people. It can do cruel things like genocide and like literally destroying a whole island in Rhodesia, because the heart is in the lowest realm. Luffy and all of these other guys, when they dream big and they got crazy hockey, they ascend. They got conquerors hockey because they ascend higher, right? They ascend to the heavens. You get it?
Yeah,
Like
there's
literally.
the
Yeah.
cultivation.
Mm.
Sect.
Yeah, and there's also a mental growth where I think Imu never went through that mental growth.
So gold core in his.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, that was a great chapter.
Bro, 10 out of 10, man. I can't lie, man. When
This God Valley
freaking,
flashback, when it gets animated, it's gonna be insane. Cause you know
Bro.
these little clashes like Garling versus white rocks. We're actually gonna see the fight animated.
That is crazy,
Not
man.
just gonna be
Look,
off screen.
I think Oda's really cooking here, man. I think Oda does it purposely, but he wants to put all these parallels back and forth. Like he throws it on our faces, man. Oh, bro, man. 10 out of 10 chapter, man. I think I can't lie to you. One
Definitely.
Piece I don't think is ever gonna be in the whole. I want to say in maybe in the next 10 years at least. There won't be an anime like One Piece. There's not gonna be a story like One Piece because nowadays no one has the mental capacity. I would say no one has the attention span to go through 1,000 chapters.
Bro, finish
of
Lord of
story.
Mysteries, bro. Finish Lord of Mysteries.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I think Chinese. I swear, I was talking to my wife about this. Yeah, with Sam, because I was watching To Be Hero X with her, and I'm saying, yo, Chinese market are killing it. They're like
They
destroying the freaking anime market. You got freaking all I
It's
can
not
do.
just Chinese. I feel like the entire novel
Korean.
manhwa space it's just destroying Japanese manhwas. Like these Korean manhwas, they have 450, 500 chapters. There's a novel for it. Like Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. The entire novel is like 90 hours long. You know, it's like One Piece lens. The depth is there, that high. All of them are peak.
That's what
Japan
I'm saying,
has
man.
fallen off. They're just doing the same stories over and over again.
Have you also noticed, yeah, that they don't use nowadays most mangas, most animes are based on novels, not mangas.
Yeah,
Because they gave up. Because the manga industry is cooked. They're so cooked here. They can't freaking write a good story anymore, unfortunately. Because I think the editors, the
I
Soation,
think
the
even
full
if
pay,
they do,
yeah, it just doesn't
it's
allow it.
hard to read. Like as a reader, right? Like when I read something like The Greatest Estate Developer, it feels so easy to just scroll down and read on my medium. When I read a manga, I have to like move my eyes from one side to the other. Like the manhwa art is also peak, but then manhwa, I feel like I have to stare at one panel for like a good 30 seconds to like fully understand it, which is good in its own right. But the way the attention economy is right now because of the internet and everything, reading manga just has a bigger barrier for people than reading like these manhwas, where I could just flip out my phone while I'm waiting at like for a bus or whatever, or the subway, and I could just be like scrolling a manhwa. But reading a manga, it's not as easy like that. You need to be in the zone for that, for good manga.
Yeah, nah. That's how you did the 4 hour stream. My guy did a 4 hour stream.
Exactly.
Bro, you can't do that with mangas.
You cannot. Like reading Kagurabachi, like for us, reading 5 chapters takes like hour and a half.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
And it's so draining reading Kagurabachi because there's so much depth in every panel.
When manga all you do is scroll down.
Exactly.
You know, and you can be all absorbed up, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, yo, chat. So yeah, okay. So basically, it
Your
does
camera
say,
gone
and
again.
this Bundes camera, bro.
Alright, we're about
I
to
swear.
end it
Okay, I just wanted to give a quick quote because we're gonna probably mention on the chapter about where in the bit, like again, Oda is definitely using concept from Bible. He must have studied this shit, yeah, from the Bible, the Hindu Vedas, the even Buddhism, but and different type of theology, the Norse theology. And I'm telling you, he's read up. And just to give you guys the quote, not quote, the verse from the Bible. I think it's Corinthians So 2 Corinthians 4:4, yeah, where it does say actually that the Satan is the god of the world. He used the term the god of the world, or the god of the world, something like this blinded. Look at Corinthians 2:4:4. No, I think it's 2 Corinthians 4:4. 4:4.
2 Corinthians or
4:4. So 2 Corinthians. Yeah, that one. That's it. They go, the God of this age has blinded the minds of the unbelievers. And the God of this age is obviously, they're referring to Satan. Yeah. Of blinded so that they cannot see the light of the gospel, that spread the glory of Christ, who is the image of God. Yeah. So the God of the age, and another, and you can go for translation, is the God of the world. You know, you can go to multiple translations. Yeah. So go to other translation and you see it says the world instead of the age. There you go. BRG, translation, God of the world. And that's what I'm trying to say. Satan is obviously, in this case, Emu. And Emu himself sees himself as this, the God of the world. And go back to the, what's it called again? The mural. What did it say? The earth God. And the earth is the world. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm cooking here, man. I'm telling you guys. I'm freaking onto something. All right, guys.
thank you
All
so
right,
much for
man.
watching, everyone. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining. Greatest estate developer stream probably tomorrow.